Okay, so congratulations, you've done it. You've got that cushion, right? More than $1,000 sitting in your checking account. That's huge.
It really is. It's a fundamental shift.
You've moved past just playing defense with your finances.
Exactly. And now the focus changes, It's not just about survival saving anymore. This deep dive is all about what comes next, those specific high-impact moves.
Right. Optimizing, maybe investing, tackling debt.
Precisely. Using that grand as a launch pad. We're moving beyond just saving into actually, well, building some wealth.
Okay, let's unpack that. Where do we start? The sources seem big on finding immediate savings first, kind of like finding fuel for the next steps.
Yeah, optimization is key. And often overlooked stuff, like car insurance.
Right. Simple, but the savings can be massive. Sources mentioned comparison tools, in SoFi, I think.
That's one, yeah. And users were reporting savings, get this, up to nearly $1,000 a year.
Wow. Okay, so that's almost $80 a month right there,
Yeah.
just for comparing. Exactly. Low-hanging fruit. And while you're optimizing outflow, think about your inflow. I mean, where your cash sits, your bank.
Ah, yeah.
Ew.
Switching banks for better returns.
Definitely. Why let cash just sit there earning practically nothing? High-yield savings accounts are way, way better than the national average.
Like how much better?
We're seeing offers, like SoFi, for example, hitting up to 4.50% APY total. Plus, they often give you a bonus just for setting up direct deposit, sometimes like $300.
So optimize expenses, make your cash work harder. Got it. Now, what about investing that capital? Real estate comes up a lot.
Yeah.
Sounds intimidating, though.
It can seem that way, yeah. But what's fascinating now is how accessible it's becoming. The sources highlight some really low barriers to entry.
Okay, like what?
Well, take the Fundrise flagship fund. You can get started with as little as $10.
$10, seriously, for real estate.
Yep. It pools money to buy into big stuff, apartment complexes, logistics centers, things you couldn't buy on your own. And you can potentially get quarterly dividends. No landlord headaches. Interesting. So that's like owning a tiny piece of big properties?
Kinda, yeah. It's an equity approach. But there's another way, too, more debt-focused.
Debt-focused. How does that work?
Platforms like Connect Invest offer this. Instead of buying property, you're essentially buying debt from developers. Think short notes.
So I'm acting like the bank.
Pretty much. The minimum is higher, maybe $500, but you get fixed interest payments. We're talking annualized rates between, say, 7.5% and 9%. It's about income generation.
Okay, two different ways into real estate then. But what if you're carrying like high interest debt, credit cards maybe?
Ah, yes. This is critical. If you have credit card debt at, I don't know, 20%, 24% interest,
Yeah.
tackling that should probably be your absolute top priority. No investment is likely to consistently beat that guaranteed loss. It's just mathematically the best return.
Makes sense. So consolidation.
Exactly. Sources point to tools like MoneyLion. They can help match you with personal loans at much lower rates. Think potentially down to like 5.99% APR if your credit's decent, maybe 6.20 or higher.
Wow, that could cut the interest by like, what, 70%?
Easily. And that frees up serious cash flow every single month.
Okay, so manage the high-cost debt first, then maybe leverage spending, rewards cards.
Yeah, once the bad debt is under control, make your everyday spending work for you. The Chase Freedom Unlimited card came up.
What's the deal with that one?
Pretty good, actually. A quick bonus, like $200 back after spending just $500 in the first 3 months. Plus, solid cashback rates, 5% on travel bought through them, 3% on dining in drugstores, 1.5% everywhere else.
And a 0% intro APR for a while too, right?
For 15 months, yeah. Useful if you need to make a larger purchase and pay it off without interest.
So tying it all together, having that first $1,000 really changes the game.
It absolutely does.
Yeah.
It shifts you from defense to offense. You start deploying that money strategically, making it earn more interest, or saving you huge amounts on debt interest, or starting to build actual long-term wealth through investing. Every dollar gets a job.
So we've seen optimizing banks, getting into real estate investing with low minimums, both equity and debt styles, and really hitting that high interest debt hard. It kind of leaves you wondering, right, now that you've got that cushion, what's the biggest opportunity or maybe the biggest cost just sitting there on your personal balance sheet unaddressed? What are you overlooking?